then get
right.
that. Oh, man.
And
really
again,
nice.
I love the textural touch of the velvet.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And timeless. People love that always. That velvet look is always cool.
I'm big on timeless. I'm really about injecting trends with little home accessories, but when you invest in your big pieces, always go timeless.
And velvet's good all day.
Velvet's timeless.
Everybody loves velvet.
Velvet's
all right.
regal.
Let's go from velvet to velvety.
Velvet to velvety.
I told you we'd have some lace for you ladies out there, and we've got it. This is our Highgate Manor. Beautiful Victoria Velvety Plush lace blanket, and it's marked down. Kyle, excuse me. I know it's early, but does that say $29.95, Kyle? My producer, Kyle, tells me that's $20 off. These are almost half price. These are beautiful. Do you know how expensive lace detailing is to do? It's always expensive, no matter how they do it. This takes that microfiber, beautiful plush blanket, and it adds a beautiful bit of lace, incredibly soft. We have this in the twin, the full queen, and the king. So you go from a measurement of about 66 by 90 up to the big jumbo 90 by 108. So if you want to use it as a bed cover, it's perfect with the beautiful sheets. If you're just looking for a little light layering, it's ideal for that. Throw them in the wash, cool, tumble dry low, because they've got a little lace in them, and you're good to go. Take us through the colors.
All right, so let's go through the colors. We have the Lagoon, Ivory, Coral, Sapphire, Violet, Silver, and Garnet. And they all coordinate back to everything we've showed you so far today.
Yeah.
Imagine layering, let's pull this coral blanket out.
I'm gonna grab a couple, I'll grab a set of sheets.
Okay, so coral is one of those very popular colors right now in home interior, and I'm super excited to see that we have the blanket in coral. And I'm going to hold this up so that you can appreciate the beauty of, can you hold one side for me? Yeah, that way we can do this gracefully. So you can see this beautiful coral, this velvety plush blanket. It's billowy and it's not too heavy, so it's the perfect year-round weight. It's not going to make you feel claustrophobic in there, but it's soft and cuddly, warm and toasty without being too heavy. But we have to point out this 4-inch lace detailing. Look at the beautiful scalloped edges, and this lace detailing is so well done because it's stitched at the bottom and at the top so that it's going to wash and wear well. But look at the beautiful flourish and the detailing in this lace. We have taken the common blanket and we've elevated it into this luxury.
What size do we have here? This looks statement. Like is this a queen or a king? This looks.
I think this is a queen. Right?
I think this is a queen. You got to realize you're getting this blanket, and we haven't even have it to the floor. This is $29.95. This is the perfect bed cover if you're looking for something to transition from, maybe the cooler months of spring right into summer. Add it as a layering extra touch. If you want to get the sheets, I picked one out.
Yeah, so you can play with
so if you want to have
colors.
Yeah, if you want to have fun with color and you want to do something, with this neutral, you can do that. We've also got it.
Oh my gosh!
You can grab whatever you want. Yeah, grab a coral.
Look at that. Does that just not say? It says almost coastal modern.
Yeah.
It says summer, spring. Think floral blooms. It's happy and whimsical, like a bouquet of fresh flowers. That color palette. You can do.
You
just
could go
a
crisp
classic,
white.
crisp coral and white. Look at that.
Yeah.
So many different ways to play with all of these colors. And of course, we're harping on coral, but we've got so many other fabulous colors in the lace blanket.
So if you want to go, here's the platinum sheet. If you want to do that with that gray blanket, you can do it as well. Listen, there's only 4,800 of these, less than that, 4,700 now to go around. If you'd like it, it doesn't matter what size you get. And you'll see the sheet sets are below there, the embroidered sheet set to go with it. It doesn't matter what size you get, it's gonna be $29.95. So maybe you've got a guest room, and in that guest room you're thinking, I'd like to get rid of that nasty old comforter that's too big and bulky for spring and summertime, and I wanna get just a beautiful set of sheets, bottom of the screen, and I also want to get a nice blanket to go on it, because when I've sort of switched. I don't have anything heavy that I sleep under anymore. I used to have down comforters and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's too much for me. So I've started to buy quilts, which I love, 100% cotton quilts, and I just put a nice sheet on them. This is this would take the place of the quilt. If you're one of those folks that you don't want a lot on top of you, or if you like layering, that's where these are perfect. And with that little extra detail, and you know something, Karen, I wouldn't call this lace as much feminine as I would dressy. This is the regally look again.
It's not too thin and intricate and
And it has like a little crown on top.
It's got a nice, a little bit of a thicker construction lace. It's got almost a bit of a modern vibe to it, more of a modern interpretation of a dainty French lace. And in this beautiful ivory that I'm holding up, it almost looks bridal. Look at this, bridal boudoir. And you were talking about this working beautifully as a coverlet on the bed. You could also drape this across an ottoman, drape this on the arm of a couch. This is definitely a show-off blanket. It's not something you're gonna stuff in your linen closet. It's something you're gonna take out and you're gonna show off and you're gonna be proud of, because not only is it practical and functional, warm and toasty and all of those fabulous things, it is a beautiful home decor accent. You've got so many different colors, so you can either go with something neutral or introduce a pop of color into any room. It's so elevated that you can even see this in maybe more of your formal spaces.
Look at that color, isn't that great?
I mean, think of like even your formal living room for those of us that have formal seating areas. This looks so noble and classy and
somewhere
sophisticated.
in a corner, sure.
Right.
Yeah, or even if you needed to cover a chair with it, you know, maybe you got a chair that you love and you don't want to have to recover it. You could lay this over a chair. This could be a blanket in any room of the house. Realistically, if you have a den and you just want to, somebody wants to just crash and take a nap and they want something warm and cozy, or if you're just looking for that extra layer on your own bed, you could fold this and put it at the end of the bed. I mean, literally, you could do anything with it.
So many ways to use it as a style element, but it's practical too.
Again, too, the maintenance on this, guys, you just wash this, you can throw it in the dryer. I would tumble it low, and maybe wash it in your delicate cycle if you have, because it does have some lace on it.
You want to show one?
And you don't want to beat it up. Yeah,
I have to show this because I know you're a big gray platinum fan. So
well, ever since I bought a big silver, sort of velvety silver gray. It's this exact color couch. And what I love about it is I've already changed the rug and the pillows in that house. I bought a rug here. It's actually the same company that makes the headboards.
Oh,
I bought a blue and white sort of patterned rug. And it's amazing because the silver goes with the blue and white and gold. The silver goes,
blue
I had red before that the silver went with. Goes with everything.
But I'm telling you,
Makes me feel like a real designer man.
Gray, you sound like one guy. Gray is the neutral. It is the neutral. It's no longer beige. It's no longer ivory. It's no longer taupe. It is gray. And it's, I hate to say it csounds cliche, all shades of gray, all tones of gray, and this one is a kind of a platinum-y, silvery gray that we're holding up.
This is $29.95. You should be getting up right now and going and grabbing your phone or your remote control, and you should be ordering this thing. Because I'm telling you, it is amazing. Yeah, go on and wrap yourself up.
Okay, so this really I could cocoon in. I mean, it's so warm and toasty.
You're lucky that you got a lot of these wrappy things for this freezing cold studio.
I do. At home.
Karen had like her industrial jacket on. Like a minute before we went on air, she's like, I'm keeping this on right till we're ready to go. I'm just telling you, I'm just revealing your secrets.
Well, it's only because I couldn't pull one of our beautifully displayed Velvety Plush wraps off.
But you know something, the point is, and everybody will agree that there's nothing worse than being cold.
No.
All right, and whether you're a guy or a girl, nobody likes to be cold. It's uncomfortable. So if you're...
I'm cold-natured.
Right.
Even in the summer, in the air condition. I have to have a blanket handy in every single room. I travel with them. I just stayed at a hotel in New York, and I was freezing, and so I pulled out my Velvety Plush blanket that I packed. It comes with me everywhere.
They're just super soft against the skin. They wash well. They dry fast. I mean, that's what these things are all about. They hold color, so no matter what color you get, you have to know, unlike cotton, which will fade over time, these hold color incredibly. We have people that call us and are like, with our microfiber blankets and our throws, and they're like, I've had it for 6 years. It's identical to where I got it. Because the threads are super fine too, they're very, very durable. They last a long time. They make, and and sometimes a throw it takes a lot more abuse than regular bedding does, because it's moved around and you use it more in a more tactile way, so it also gets dirty, so you wash it all the time. So you want something that's gonna last a long time, and these do. You want something in these great colors. Look at this beautiful color. So
I'm showing you right now the reverse side of the blanket so that you can see it's just as plush on the reverse, and this is what would be up against your skin, this beautiful heathered. And you see as I run my hand across, you can just see the plushness of the pile. And this is what is just so soothing and caressing and warm and toasty to the skin. So just as soft and cuddly on the front as it is on the inside.
Yeah.
So,
Look
style statement, can't say enough about the decor possibilities of this.
Yeah.
So many different ways to use it. You know, as you said, a coverlet on a bed, layer it, roll it, fold it in a third at the foot of a bed and add it as an extra layer or color, drape it across an ottoman, use it in your couch.
It's ideal. And to know you've only spent $29.95, because even if you decided to go out and buy, you know, a big old cotton quilt, cotton quilts are expensive, you know, because I've been buying them. I have 2 of them now.
And they can be heavy, Guy. They can be pretty heavy and hefty.
Well, and you're going to spend $200 or $300 bucks on a big old cotton quilt. This is a 1/10 of that price. So get more than one if you want to change out the look of a room. If you think, you know, something in our bedroom, the platinum would look great, and so would that blue, because you have lots of sheets like that. If you have white sheets, any of these will go, obviously.
And it's the perfect all-weather weight. I mean, again, this is something that you can use year-round. In the summer, through the winter, it's the perfect all-weather weight. It's got just enough heft to it that'll keep you warm and toasty, but it won't make you feel weighted down and heavy. Look at this. Look at the blue, how gorgeous this sapphire is.
You know, when I look at this stuff and I think about how all this has to be,
detailing.
it all has to be put together to get this at $29. This is almost half price. So if you were on the fence before, and I understand that, you know, if you've got on a budget and you're sitting there and you're thinking, you know, I just would like to have something I could pop on the bed when it's hot out. You know, something that's light. Because remember, microfiber's light. You know, it's this material that they make this out of is the same kind of material they use for the wick-away kind of clothing that keeps you cool but super soft. Only it's a much more dense version of it, which is what gives it that velvety, beautiful softness everybody loves. If you want to pair it up with our embroidered sheets, we have the 6-piece sheet set. It's down there at the bottom of the screen. You can grab that as well. Hey, listen, if you have an HSN credit card, want to hear something even cooler? Your very first purchase, you get $10 off. So this blanket would cost you $19.95, $20 bill for a brand new king size or California king size blanket. So if you'd like it, this is the way to go. Very popular.